everybody, Retro here, and welcome to my WrestleMania Extra Large Predictions video. I'm very excited, I can't wait to jump right in. WrestleMania is going to be massive this year. It's a 17-night event. I only have time to cover the first 2 nights, but it's going to be awesome. Taking place on April 6th and 7th, 2024 in Philadelphia. And once again, these are my predictions. Don't take it too seriously. This is mostly for fun and for relaxation. So let's jump right in here. Alright, night 1. First match. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. And it's a singles match for the Women's World Championship. Now this should be a pretty good match. I'm a big fan of Rhea Ripley. Not so much Becky Lynch. I don't know, I just think that the size difference is going to be kind of weird. Like, I know they're both good workers, but looking at both of them sitting next to each other, it's like kind of not believable that Becky Lynch can, even hold her own against Ripley, but I guess we'll have to see what they pull off. I think it should still be pretty good. With all that being said, though, I think Rhea Ripley is going to retain the championship. I don't think we really need a Becky Lynch title run at this point. I know there's rumors that she might leave after this, but regardless, that doesn't really factor into my decision. I would think Rhea Ripley's going to retain anyway. She still has a lot of momentum on her side. People still like her, so why end the reign now? You know what I mean? So yes, I think Rhea Ripley's going to win with her finisher, the Ripley's, believe it or not. That is my prediction. Alright, next match. Uter versus Sami Zayn. And it's a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Champion. I'm really excited about this one. This one, in terms of an in-ring performance, I think this match will be the best match of all 17 nights of WrestleMania. I don't know even know what the story is or why they're fighting, but I don't care. Sami Zayn has gotten a little bit cold lately compared to how over he was last year, but regardless, it should be a really good match. But at the end of the day, I think Uter's going to retain. I think his Intercontinental run has been awesome, and I want to see it keep going, and I think Uter will remain your champion. Okay, next up is a 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. So the teams are the Hung Jury, which is Finn Balor and Damian Priest. They are your current champions. Versus TMI, which is Johnny Oregano and Tomato Salsa. And versus the Awful Truth, which is the Shiz and Rotten Tooth. Versus the New Way, Kofi Kingsman and James Woods. Versus a team not over, Boston Theory and Gary Walson. Versus the New Catch Outlaws, Peter Doom and Tyler Swift. So there's about 59 competitors involved in this match, I believe, if my math is correct. And it's a ladder match. It's going to be very chaotic. I'm not really into these super chaotic ladder matches. I like the one-on-one ladder matches, which you really don't see anymore. There should be some fun spots, I guess, here and there, but I'm just not into all the chaos. I do like most of the teams involved, but overall, and another thing is, I think my understanding is both belts are on the line, because you know how there's I don't even know what they're called, but there's 2 tag team, the World Tag Team and whatever Universal Tag Team belts. So they're both on the line, so you could have them split apart basically. So that being said, I think the Hung Jury is going to retain one of them. And the other one, I don't know, I couldn't really pick one. I don't think it's going to be TMI. It's not going to be Awful Truth. It's not, probably not the New Way. Probably not New Catch. So I'll probably have to say a team not over to win the other one. I don't know, bro. It's hard to decide. But anyway, there's my predictions for that match. Next we have Jey Russo, yeast. Sorry, I love when he does that. But anyway, Jey Russo versus Bimmy Russo, brother versus brother, and it should be pretty good. Not too much to say about this match. Maybe this would have been more exciting, a while back. Maybe they waited a little bit too long for this match, but anyway, should be pretty good. I think the crowd will be into it. They like doing the yeast thing, but bottom line is, I think Jey Russo's gonna win with no less than 47 super kicks. That is my prediction. Jey to take this one. Yeast. Okay, next up is Blanca Belair, Spade Cargill, and Wyoming versus Control C, which is Dakota, Nebraska, Oshkosh, Bagaska, and Barely Sane. It's not a match I know that much about in terms of storyline and whatnot. My first instinct was Control C, but then I'm like, oh wait a minute, Spade, this is her first match, I believe, in WWE. Could be wrong, but if that's the case, then yeah, definitely Team Blanca's gonna win, and I think Spade Cargill's gonna get the pin. That's my prediction for that match. Okay, next up is LWO 2000, comprised of Ray Romano and Bruce Lee versus Roseanne Escobar and Dominic Toretto. Again, I'm not super interested in this match. I do like Dominic Toretto a lot. I think he has a very bright future. I think everybody loves Ray Romano, but I don't know. There's not too much interest for me in this match. So if I really had to pick a winner, I don't know, Team Escobar. Not much more to say about that. And finally, for night one, the match that I think everybody's super duper excited about. I know I am. It's gonna be nuts. It's the Breadline, and that's the Jock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Stones and Seth Jokin Myers. Oh man, I can't wait. I've been waiting for this for a long time. They built it up so well. It's gonna be something. I think the crowd's gonna be going nuts. And I believe the stipulation is, if the Breadline wins, then on night 2 when Roman Reigns fights Cody Stones, it's Breadline rules, so pretty much anything goes. But if Stones and Myers wins, then it's just a regular one-on-one with Cody and Roman Reigns. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, it's actually kind of complicated with those stipulations to make a prediction, but the main thing is, if the Breadline loses, though, who would take the pin, the Jock or Roman Reigns? I can't see either one happening. So, and the other thing is, to build up intrigue for night 2's match, you would think you would want Cody's team to lose because it stacks the odds against him so he could overcome them. Plus, you have a more interesting match to some people if it's, Breadline rules or whatever. So, now the question is, who's going to eat the pin, Cody Stones or Seth Jokin Myers? That's a hard one to predict. I'm not 100% sure. In a way, I think Cody Stones is going to take the pin because, again, it sets up him. It stacks the odds against him more, like, oh man, he lost, so there's no way he's going to win night 2 kind of thing. But I'm not really sure. But the bottom line is, I believe that the Breadline will win, and I believe the Jock will pin whoever with his finisher, the Jock Bottom. That's my prediction. Okay, so that was night 1. Let's move on to night 2. First match, Seth Jokin Myers versus Drew McIntosh. A singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Seth is your current champion. I had to think about this one a lot too, and I know in my last predictions video, I was like, oh, who really wants to see Drew in the World Heavyweight match at WrestleMania? I'm not realizing I hadn't seen Drew in a long time on SmackDown or Raw. I didn't realize his character actually got a lot cooler. But yeah, I think Drew McIntosh is gonna win with the calamari kick. Another reason, I think, people are kind of tired of Seth controversy. You know, he had a good run, but like, do we really still need him as a World Heavyweight Champion? He's got to move on to something else, in my opinion. And if Drew McIntosh loses, then what's next for him? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. To me, it makes sense that Drew McIntosh comes out on top here. So that is my prediction. Drew McIntosh with a calamari kick. Okay, next up is Marble Rye versus Bayleaf in a singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. I don't have too much to say about this match. Bayleaf is okay, but not nowhere near the level of like Rihanna Ripper or, you know, some of the other women. So I don't know, I'm not terribly excited for this match. But with that said, I say that Bayleaf is going to be your new women's champion. Okay, moving along, we have LA Tonight versus Ray J Styles. This should be a good match. I think people will be very into it. People, I think, still love LA Tonight, even though he's cooled off a little bit. So yeah, Ray J always puts on a good match, so this should be a fun match to watch. But with that being said, I think LA Tonight is going to go over. He's going to win the match with the BLT, and he's going to get on the mic and yell, "Yippity yup yup." Everyone loves when he says that, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, then we have Hollywood Paul Hogan versus Sandy Norton versus Karen Owens, and it's a triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. This should be good. I like everyone involved. Should be a fun match. I don't see Karen Owens winning. Sandy Orton maybe, but does he really need a United States Championship run at this point of his career? Not really. I kind of see Hollywood Paul Hogan retaining. I think that would be best for business because he has the whole social media, blah blah blah, this and that. So I just kind of see him winning for no reason other than Sandy nor Karen need this win at WrestleMania. So plus Paul Hogan winning would get the most media attention, I believe. So that is my prediction there. Okay, then we have a 6-man Philadelphia cream cheese street fight. And the teams are the Prune, Bobby Eyelash, Michelangelo, and Monty Ford, with B-Fowl versus the Final Statement, Criss Cross, Toka, Razar, with Scarlet Witch and Paul Rudd. Not a match I'm terribly excited about either. Again, I don't know the story behind this. It would be cool if they were actually fighting on the street, like if they were fighting at some of the iconic locations where they did the Rocky movies and stuff. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So I don't know, not too much to say about this one. I don't know, I'll say the Prune's gonna win. Alright, finally the match most of us are kind of excited about. Roman Reigns versus Cody Stones for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, with your current champion being Roman Reigns. Oh boy, well, it's the match doesn't feel as big as it should be because they spent so much time, promoting The Rock versus Cody, kind of, rather than this match. I don't remember Roman Reigns doing much at all for this WrestleMania build-up for this match, so it doesn't seem as that big a deal. But because in the night one I predicted that the Breadline would win the tag match, obviously it's going to be Breadline rules, so you're going to have The Rock involved and everyone else in the Breadline involved, so it's going to be exciting, that's for sure. I think that Cody Stones will have people helping him out. Now, maybe Seth Meyers. It would be really cool if his brother Bone Dust shows up. I don't know what his A&W contract situation is, but that would be like really, really cool if that happened. But at the end of the day, what I think is going to happen is the Jock is going to interfere somehow and cause Cody to win. Now, it might kind of look like it was an accident, but it kind of looks like it's on purpose. And the reasoning is that The Jock may not want to fight Roman Reigns for the championship, but he wants that championship, right? So if he causes Cody to win, then the Jock fights Cody, and that way, he's gonna win the championship from Cody. He's a champion, and peace, remains within the breadline. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course, Roman Reigns is gonna see right through that, and he's gonna want to fight The Rock eventually. So that's the reasoning behind that. But the bottom line is, I think Cody Stones is gonna win with the Stone Cutter, and then he's gonna hit the Yellow Brick Road, and Cody will be your new champion, and he's finally gonna finish the movie. That's my prediction for the main event of WrestleMania. What do you guys think? I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm way off? I don't know. We'll see, bro. I'm not gonna cover, like I said, all 17 nights, so I'll leave that for somebody else to do. I just don't have the time, and you probably don't have the time to listen to it. But it's gonna be a good Grapplemania. I'm very excited, and with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed listening to this preview/predictions video. Enjoy Grapplemania, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.